hear a lot about how the web has transformed retail, but in some ways, I think we're earlier in this transformation than most of us think. Why do I say that? Well, on Tuesday at this unbelievable ICR conference, I got a chance to hear from a company called Away, A-W-A-Y. It's a luggage startup company that's making travel a better experience. Now, that may not sound all that exciting, but Away is turning this industry on its head, using a direct-to-consumer business model that allows them to dramatically undercut the competition. This company's just entering its second full year of operation, yet they've already sold 200,000 suitcases through their website and their 4 retail locations, New York, L.A., San Francisco, and Austin. What's driving this young, terrific story? We spoke to Steph Corey. She's the co-founder and CEO of Away earlier this week. I want you to look at this. Steph, why did you decide to start Away?
So it really all started with a personal experience. My business partner, Jen, was traveling. Her suitcase fell apart in the airport. She asked all of her friends for a recommendation, and everyone said, don't get what I have. There's nothing that I could recommend to you. So she gave me a call, and we started to really talk through like travel and the travel experience and why no brands that exist today were really speaking to that. And one thing led to another, and Away was born.
So in other words, what you think is that the other companies wanted to make luggage. You wanted to do something experiential that included luggage.
So you're hitting the nail on the head right there. When we looked at like the incumbent luggage companies,
right,
it was a lot of like, how do we make a feature list and then that we can market? Like, it's all about the feature list and and the marketing and the bullets on the materials. And what we said is, how do people travel today, and how is that changing, and how is that different, and how can we build products that support that experience and make the end-to-end more seamless?
Well, it's very clear that millennials travel. They travel differently from my generation. They want different things out of, get this word, suitcase. What do you give them?
So there's a number of things that are unique about our product, but like one of the first things we learned when we asked people when they were traveling, we were like, do you travel more for work or for pleasure? And one of the best things was the answer is always for both, because if you're going somewhere, you're incorporating everything. So part of what we did is we made something super light. You can fit more, like we designed it in a way where you can fit more inside than anything else. It's always, it's the maximum size that you can carry on with you for the carry-on. The carry-on charges your phone, so if you're sitting at the gate answering emails at your layover, no more dead cell phone and no more sitting on the floor looking for an outlet.
No, I never sit on. I always sit on my bag. It's like, you know, and then people snap a picture and they think I'm desperate, but that's what you do. So, Millennial Pink. Now, anytime Millennial, we always perk up because that's how you make money. But an interesting anecdote that happened, right, in terms of what something you had that was a hotcake.
Yeah, we modeled it after your shirt that you're wearing right now, actually. You're in Millennial Pink.
Nice count.
Yeah, we made a Millennial Pink suitcase, and we only made a few thousand of them, and they sold out in, I don't know, a tenth the time that we thought they were going to. And all of a sudden, we saw ourselves a few weeks later with a wait list of 10,000, 20,000 people emailing in, tweeting at us, being like, what can I do to get the pink one? What can I do to get the pink one? So they wanted it so badly. We brought back the Millennial Pink suitcase, and now everyone's happy.
All right, Steph, people are watching you right now. And there are a lot of millennials who watch the show, and they're thinking, I want to have a business. They have something they believe in, and they want to do a business. How did you even think that you could? I mean, you sold, what, 200,000 pieces, more than that?
A little bit more than that,
okay,
yeah.
Well, why did you even think the dream could come true?
That's a great question. I didn't start with, I want to start a business. I started with my friend not being able to find a suitcase that met her travel needs. And I told her I would help her look into why her needs couldn't be met.
Okay.
And we started doing some consumer research, and we started doing some market research, and one thing led to another, and we were like, oh my gosh, we could create something that would make travel better for all these people.
But how are people hearing about it? What strategies are you using? What kind of guerrilla warfare are you waging against big companies that are pretty much incumbents?
Yeah, so the number one way our customers find out about us is a recommendation from a friend.
Okay.
So we find that if we can create a special experience, like our web experience, our purchasing experience, our in-store experience, our product experience, how you travel, if we can create something that leaves a lasting impression with people, that's so rare these days that they'll tell everyone they know about it. So really like storytelling in the brand and really inspiring people to travel more and get out there is like a core part of how we get our brand awareness.
Social, print, what do you use?
There's a lot of social media.
Okay.
Instagram is the second biggest way people find out about us after from a friend.
All right. See, it's amazing. No, Instagram, again, this is, remember, people watching at home, they're saying, I can Instagram, I can get it done. I mean, what do you do? What's the trick of Instagram for a way? What are you doing?
Well, I'll ask you a question first. So when you scroll through your Instagram feed or when you're thinking about what to Instagram yourself, it's typically not someone like sitting at their desk being here's me eating a sandwich.
That's bad branding.
Yeah, bad branding. Everyone's Instagramming when they're traveling and when they're seeing the world. So what we've really done is like highly encourage our customers that like when you're traveling and doing cool things, like share it, like inspire your networks and share what you're doing. So now when people are traveling, they're going somewhere new, they're Instagramming themselves with their luggage, and that's how people are finding out about it.
That's the kind of word of mouth that really works. So I think you've got an inventive business plan. I love the fact that you believe and then create a business as opposed to, hey, I'll create a business. What should I do?
Yeah.
So that's terrific. You believe. That's what people should do. That's what success is about. And that is Steph Corey. She's the co-founder and CEO of Away, and we want her to win. Stay with Cramer. Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.